It is a tale as old as time when Hollywood makes a movie about high schoolers and proceeds to cast actors that are older than high school age, but when it comes to Mean Girls 2024, how big is the gap? Mean Girls is a musical comedy that is an adaptation of the 2017 Broadway musical of the same name, which in turn is an adaptation of the 2004 comedy film, Mean Girls. The story follows Katie Heron, a teenage girl that moves from Africa to Illinois and begins attending normal American high school, wherein she becomes entangled with the most popular girl in school, Regina George. The main characters in Mean Girls 2024 are between the ages of 16 and 18. This can be inferred by the fact that they are mostly juniors in high school. This is true in all versions of the Mean Girls story, from the original 2004 movie to the Broadway adaptation. However, this does not necessarily mean that Mean Girls actors are the same age as their on-screen counterparts. In fact, every member of the Mean Girls 2024 cast has several years on their character. Though there is often controversy about casting age-appropriate actors, for Mean Girls, the age gap makes sense due to differences in talent and experience levels. Katie Heron actress Angourie Rice was 22 years old making Mean Girls. In Mean Girls 2024, the protagonist, Katie Heron, is played by Australian actress Angourie Rice. Although Katie is around 16 in the film, Rice was 22 years old at the time of filming the movie. Katie is the naive main character of Mean Girls. After moving from Africa, she is excited to be a new version of herself. However, Katie finds herself getting inexplicably pulled in with the most popular and judgmental clique at North Shore High. Over the course of the film, Katie makes decisions that are hurtful and not true to her character. However, the end of Mean Girls sees her finally redeem herself. Although Angourie Rice does not have a musical theater or singing background, her strong performance as Katie was definitely spurred on by her extensive acting resume and her experience playing high school characters. For example, Rice has portrayed Betty Brant in all 3 installments of Marvel's Spider-Man films, along with playing the lead in 2018's Every Day and 2022's Honor Society. In this way, it is safe to say that Rice has mastered the role of high school student, even if she is not the most musically inclined actor in the cast. Regina George actress Renee Rapp was 23 years old making Mean Girls. Renee Rapp as Regina George wearing sunglasses and driving a car in Mean Girls 2024. Renee Rapp portrayed Regina George in Mean Girls 2024, and while Regina is 16 or 17 in the film, Rapp was 23 while making the movie. Regina is the queen bee at North Shore High. Throughout the film, she manipulates her peers, hurts others' feelings, and is tricked by Katie and Janice. Ultimately, she is an iconic high school character that remains relevant to pop culture today. Rapp is yet another actor who is no stranger to younger roles, as she portrayed Leighton Murray in The Sex Lives of College Girls. Notably, Rapp also portrayed Regina in the 2017 Broadway adaptation of Mean Girls, and is an established singer. Gretchen Wiener's actress Bebe Wood was 22 or 23 years old making Mean Girls. Bebe Wood and Avantika as Gretchen and Karen talking to Regina in Mean Girls 2024. Although Gretchen Wieners is around 16 in Mean Girls 2024, her actress, Bebe Wood, was 22 or 23 while filming the movie. Gretchen Wieners is one part of Regina's clique, the Plastics. She is eager to please her friend and holds on tightly to their friendship, despite Regina's abuse. However, Gretchen eventually turns on Regina, revealing all her dirty secrets, and essentially freeing herself from Regina. Gretchen was played by Bebe Wood, who was likely born between 2000 and 2001, making her 22 or 23 during the filming of Mean Girls. Her biggest projects include Love, Victor, The Real O'Neills, and The New Normal. Karen Shetty actress Avantika was 18 years old making Mean Girls. Regina and Karen surprised in Mean Girls 2024. Karen Shetty's actress, Avantika, is one member of the cast that is closest to her character's age, as she was 18 years old at the time of portraying 16-17-year-old Karen. Karen Shetty is the third member of the Plastics and is characterized as being especially dumb. Despite this, Karen's heart is in the right place, and she provides Katie with key information throughout the film. Karen offers great comedic relief in Mean Girls 2024. Avantika Vandanapu, usually known simply as Avantika, has made a career for herself in both Indian and American cinema, with projects such as Spin, Senior Year, and The Sex Lives of College Girls. Janice Iamaic actress Ollie Cravalho was 22 years old making Mean Girls. Jack Will Spivey as Damien and Ollie Cravalho as Janice in Mean Girls 2024. In Mean Girls 2024, Janice is played by Ollie Cravalho, who was 22 years old when she played 16-17-year-old Janice. Janice is the first friend Katie makes at North Shore High. She is an eccentric artist who has few friends, but is clearly a genuine and kind person, despite maintaining bitterness towards the plastics. Janice convinces Katie to mess with Regina, but is ultimately hurt when Katie gets sucked into the plastic's inner worlds. Ollie Cravalho is a Hawaiian actress that broke out in 2016 when she became the voice of Disney's Moana. Since then, she has continued to voice children's characters and portray high school-age roles. Damien Hubbard actor Jackwell Spivey was 24 years old making Mean Girls. Jackwell Spivey as Damien Hubbard in Mean Girls 2024. The second eldest member of the Mean Girls 2024 main cast was Jackwell Spivey, who was 24 years old while playing 16 or 17-year-old Damien Hubbard. Damien is Janice's best friend and is described as too gay to function. Damien is a bombastic and happy character that is another source of integral information for Katie. He is also hurt by Katie's actions in the film, but forgives her in the end. Jackwell Spivey is a relatively new actor, with Mean Girls being his on-screen debut. Previously, he made his start in acting in 2022 when he played the leading role of Usher in the Broadway musical A Strange Loop.